Hello and welcome back to Death and Taxes. So when we left off, we just started the 19th day, and I have no idea who's supposed to die today. It just says the last three coming from the facts. I don't know what order they come out in. I don't remember. And I did this last time we recorded. And then I just loaded it without even looking. But we can read these this time, to try to think about this. A poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in the seeming act of revenge. Good. Consultant driven to a mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DV. Another young adult harassed by a mysterious person. Is Cosmopolis City dealing with a serial stalker? The youth of today, immoral and lazy. We should reinstate harsher punishments. Okay. Death toll of the new street drug, the good juice, keeps rising. Grand piano falls on young musician as they were walking down the street. Okay. CEO of the what? Why is that like TikTok? Like, it's straight up like TikTok. Platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Will superstar racer Miguel Salk bring home another trophy for Cosmopolis City? Big asteroid alert. It's coming right for us. Okay. I know I still have unmarked profiles. Can I, redo this? Jeez. Okay, so either these come out first or they come out last. Okay, logically though, wouldn't the things on top be last? Like whenever you print something, like the latest print is... I'm guessing? It just says the last three. Do we have anything to lose? Technically, I guess. We'll try it, but... Shawnee is a peculiar pensioner who keeps roaming all around town with a kettle in hand. Always mumbling about the kettle not being warm enough. No one seems to know what, if anything, is in the kettle. It is a mystery. Sounds like you're a little crazy, sir. You're 80? I don't want to say old people are crazy, but, maybe he needs to get, tested for something. Gregory, legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferredin region. Well, if you're Laura Croft's dad, I'm sorry. I know you don't have the same last name, but I had to make the joke. For years, Chippo, the sports nutritionist, has been interested in what effects different diets have on people. Lately, they have been working with the best of national athletes, helping to improve... See, I feel bad when it's just, get rid of the people in this part of the pile. What logic is there to that? That's why I want to know these frickin' rules and where they come from. Tamio. He's an astronaut. Inspired by Space Intruder, aka Space Invaders, a lot as a kid, Tamo decided to join the Earth Defense Unit as an astronaut. Space Force. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time and they must land on surface of... Okay, well, you're living. Merle Ursa. Game designer. Merle has been trying to make the greatest game for a while now to find inspiration, and because they love traveling, they attend a diverse range of gaming events, conventions, and conferences. It's really just a specific type of tourism. Merle also enjoys marathon running. I'm okay with that. He's a beekeeper. Miguel has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to a fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver. An occupation unfortunately they hate. They rather sit quietly with their bees. I'm sure you can become a beekeeper. Sori manages a big software development project at Glamazon. Although they have zero idea how software development works, their uncle, the CEO, sees a bright future ahead. Okay. I don't feel bad about letting these people live. Even if I get it wrong, I'm okay with my decision. Like, some of these people weren't that bad. Fate? Did I mess up?
Grim, why are you here?
I finished my job.
Oh, right. The daily... always impositions when I have important research to perform.
I know you're working on your book, but like, come on.
Let us get on with it.
Did I do bad or did I do good?
I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess.
So does it not even matter who came out first and who came out last? Is it just that I got 3?
Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask you some more questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway.
Hey, maybe I'll help you write your book, and then you can thank me and put me on as like a co-author.
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think about dying?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge.
But like, if you could.
Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if it's bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness.
That's a way to look at it.
And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects.
I guess, but like, still.
Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm gods?
Grim.
I got meat here, Unmaker.
That is just stupid.
I mean, could it be though? Do you think mortals have some kind of drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Well, I mean, they do willingly throw their lives away sometimes.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful.
I guess.
Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal.
I mean, we're the one who decides that.
Any other questions?
Can language? What do you mean by language?
Unlikely.
Well, that doesn't stop them.
One must make do with what they have.
I guess.
Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death.
Well, I'm trying to give you inspiration for your book here. I mean, I'm even quoting art and literature.
A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
So, when's that gonna happen?
Any day now.
Are you expecting the end of the world?
Any other questions?
I guess that's it for me.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Who's the muse? Well, I got our money. No bubble.
Tor blimey, you're looting all me wares.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm too poor today. Sorry, Mortimer. But I did see like a robe. Like, I think it's like a traditional Grim Reaper robe, so I might have to buy that. You know, for the theme. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to how they come out now. They literally all come out at the same time. There was no way to actually determine that. Put these in the drawer. Tech Bros. Local tech company Glamazon under fire after app reporting election results leaks voter data. Uh-oh. Noted archaeologists caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts out of Faradin, shot by militia group. Big oof. Superstar Miguel Salk wins yet another Grand Tourney trophy, yet hates racing. Racing is super dumb, they say during the post-victory interview. Big asteroid successfully blown up. Astronauts return unscathed. Mysterious kettle elder goes missing during latest tour of the city. That's kind of my fault. Oh, the irony. Artist survives getting mauled by a bear while on a run. Oh, so they were getting mauled by a bear, and I chose that. The assignment. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We cannot determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I'll leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious? Okay. So we have 5. Yeah, so there's no way to say who came out first, so I probably could have just taken out 3 and it didn't even matter. Or last. I think it was last, not first. Okay. So we can either let everyone live, let everyone die, or we can... I want to kind of make the moral decisions here. We've been kind of going by numbers. I want to go by, like, what the heart's feeling. Okay, so we're not going to mark anyone until I read them all. Or I guess I could mark one at a time since there's no quota. Ain't nothing better than pressing that pedal to the metal. Isn't it, like, metal, like... I thought it was metal, not metal. I don't know. Feel the torque ramp up, blast over a dirt road. Juniper lives for the excitement, the rush of adrenaline, which is surprising as when not behind the wheel, Juniper is very calm and cool, always keeping their emotions in check. I mean, you seem fine. Orel is barely keeping on while their already high living expenses keep rising. They're certain they can do great things with their arts degree when they get around to finishing it. In their scarce free time, they do organic origami. Okay. Seamus lost their parents at age 3 and was raised by an odd foster family at an isolated village. These days, they are on a mission to find a legendary Skull of Death, an artifact that supposedly gives one the power to live forever. I mean, that's pretty doubtful if you have anything. Isn't that like what you used to make me? I guess that's suspicious. Despite a liberal arts education, Skye works in the space industry, writing programs to analyze satellite data. They live with their spouse and cats. Any spare time they have enjoys sitting in a hot tub. I mean, who doesn't? I would like to sit in a hot tub. Peyton is a trained writer, but has always struggled to find work. When they aren't trying to find a job, they enjoy writing rap lyrics about street life. The only questionable guy was this one. But everyone else seemed fine. And he kind of said, you know, do your thing. So, I expect the same kind of evaluation. He's not there. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
You've had like 2 vacations in like 3 weeks? How many vacation days do you get?
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Can I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it.
He keeps acting like he can't hear me, and I know he freaking can.
So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
So you and you only.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive.
Am I a death skull, though?
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking?
Did I do good?
To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain
Boy.
you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
What do you mean submerge? You're gonna go to the beach? You swimming? You in a hot tub? I guess today was fine. Anything in the shop?
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Haha. I want the robe. That's my next purchase goal. It'll end the day. No bubble. I can check the store.
Doubloons will get you.
There it
anything,
is.
matey.
I want the Grim cape.
My, 'tis a true classic.
Indeed.
See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off.
You have nuts?
Blinding storms, icy blizzards.
Your bones.
Them's some ruthless times.
Uh-huh.
Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole
I mean, it
field
could have
of
been when he
tundra
was alive.
cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too
No,
warm
he just said
nowadays,
bones.
though. So you're more than welcome to it.
So apparently these skeletons are packing. I don't know how, though. Spawn mail? What is spawn mail? Your attention is required. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. Quote for the day. Oh, we're supposed to get our evaluation today, too. 5 humans have to die. 1 must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. Okay, so we have 6 total. So literally we have to figure out who we think is the best person to live. So this is another moral dilemma. What does their phone say today as well? Error spotted in satellite which would have caused it to crash. It is now slated to reach orbit successfully this week. Record number of participants at the Intercontinental Rally Challenge blasting off tomorrow morning. Search for the legendary skull takes tragic turn. Archaeologists seemingly assassinated? Debut collection by young poet Justice Max released to rave reviews and widespread acclaim. Local poet breaks through tough scene. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. So that's you. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder of... Okay, so you're that guy. We shall not mark anything until I read them all. And of course that's off screen. Dejin needs to eat to live and steal to eat. Their spouse disapproves of Dejin's life choices and lets them know every time they are together. After a while, Dejin decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. Okay, I'm okay with you dying though. You're a thief. You're a thief. Unemployed. So we have 2 unemployed. I guess we technically have 3 unemployed people, but 2 are classified as unemployed. Nikolai isn't going to work anymore, ever, and they don't really have to because once upon a time they stole a ton of money in a heist. And they hid the money and then all their heist partners died due to more or less mysterious causes. Okay, yeah, you're dying. David is the founder of Trans Global Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithm. Okay, he seems okay. Mercenary. Bruno is a mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Ferrodin, with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained properly to act in a combat zone. I mean, I feel like the AI guy is better than you. Theophania. Theophania is the latest heir of the Einer family. The family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monitor C consulting firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories and grew into the arms-providing conglomerate known as the Sundown... I still like the AI guy. Zygmunt. From all the available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza. Hell yeah, brother. Without even live streaming at all. Boy needs to get on... I just crossed out what I'm about to read. I'm freaking stupid sometimes. They live with their, I think, mother, and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. You know, it's okay. Yeah. I think the AI guy was the choice. He seemed nice. Bubble!
Do you know the parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
They don't? They celebrate? What
The
people?
same people who often feel sad, angry, scared when nothing is happening.
Okay. So, what does that have to do with the parades?
Is nothing stagnation? Is stagnation death? Or is nothing the sweet smile of an equilibrium?
I don't know. But I'm gonna put the robes on. Oh, there's colors? Oh, there's a lot of colors, actually. Okay, so we have Witch, Wild, kind of goes with the cat theme. Vampire, Red Christmas, Pearl, that's kind of bright. Anon, God, Stone Cold Classic. I kind of like the Stone Cold Classic, not gonna lie. And look, we're wearing a little robe. Oh, wrong way. Paige is still not here. As you look around the office, you see Lady Poddington lounging supine on the table. The old-fashioned phone rings again. Right as you settle in, the familiar if grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
Define fun.
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
But
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
so can I just do whatever I want?
So, off you go.
Okay. I guess. I got my money. I already bought the robe. Is there anything else I want from this guy?
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
Oh, I guess I can get this. Oh, I can't afford any of this. I can afford that, but I don't want to change my face. Might as well just wait for the coin. Do your job. I'm doing. Red paper! Crow News. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims the life of youth. Sundowner. Taking a massive hit in the stock exchange today as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into a mountainside. 3 confirmed dead. Researchers find numerous backdoors in Transglobal Inc. products. Well, that was bad. Okay, so 2 have to die. Guy, a most amiable person, comes from a small village near Cosmopolis City. Grim, you're being set up. All of this is fiction. A veil drawn over our eyes. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust fate. I have to hurry. Break through the illusion. Refuse to comply, and tomorrow, doom the one named Ron. Okay. So we have to kill Ron tomorrow. Technically, I can kill this guy. If I want to just kill 2 people, if the other... Because, dude, I can save the preacher. And I can, like, fix all the sinning I freaking caused. Iswari found religion after hitting rock bottom. After selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix, they got mugged in the alleyway, but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with an otherworldly warmth. Okay. So they devoted themselves... okay. You don't seem like a bad person. Misao. Misao has been working at prisons for so long that in their eyes, nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims, soon to become criminals. Lately, they started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon surveillance system with enormous privacy... Nope, not the phone. Okay. And then you. Nzinga. Nzinga is a transfer student whose home country is currently in the middle of protests against the regiment. They're happy to be away from it all, but worried about family and friends. The school is also doing a small protest. Okay, I don't see why you're. And then I can just have you die. So that's a doom Ron tomorrow. Watch, there's gonna be like 4 of them that all have the same initials.
Grim.
How was your break?
Adequate.
Are you mad?
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it.
Okay.
Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
What do you mean by someone?
Whatever.
Did I offend you?
You? No, Grim. You have not.
Then who did?
Why am I livid?
I am actually curious.
Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
Who's the rest of highest management?
Because
Like
they thought
Thanatos?
to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
It's really not important research.
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes?
Yes, exactly.
Haha. I guess right.
Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Kinda like you do to me?
I...
Uh-huh. Someone's real quiet right there, aren't you now?
It is rather irritating, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Good night. I confuzzled him. Okay, who's Ron? Go with the flow. Okay, Ronald. That's the only one. For decades, Ronald has been crafting some of the most creative and aesthetically pleasing interactive games on the market. Their works are known for the cutting, clever humor, and widely fun character. An industry leader, they have inspired a whole new generation. Okay, well, you're supposed to die. Sorry, bud. I don't make the rules. And then everyone else, we'll go with the flow, it says. The Daily Moon. It's a miracle. Hiswari Shah saves thousands of lives with their 10-step program and setting up support centers all over the country. Good job! Multiple attacks on Shah churches, suspect to be mob-related. Uh-oh. Student protests gets out of hand. Severe property damage racking up. Uh-oh. Politicians attempting to introduce bill that bans small gather. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Latest research, several local gambling dens. Okay. So you're dead. What about everyone else? So let's just read and... Oh, why are there so many? Oh, jeez, okay. Well, it doesn't take that long to go through them. Vari. Vari never wanted to have children. They outlived all their friends, relatives, and cats, sitting in their tiny rental apartment. Vari spends most of their time inside their memories, not bothering to make any new ones. I mean, they're 90. They're not making any new memories. That's not a life to live. Jaya is a mother of 4 who had their first kid at a really young age. These days, they live together with an extended family. Okay, you're fine. Jelizaveta? The queen of a small nation of Walmart. That sounds like Walmart. Dead on sounds like Walmart. Is one of the last monarchs in the world, even though the people consider the queen more a delightful curiosity. Jelizaveta has a deep sense of religious and civic duty and take their coronation oath seriously. Okay. You seem fine. Student. From a young age, Julia has dreamt of conquering the world in order to make it a better place for animals. Alas, so far they have only reached basic level animal rights activism. They also enjoy reading horoscopes to people in queues, so in lines. School bus driver. Zitian drives children to and from schools every day. Although it seems like a job that requires responsibility, they're usually pretty lax about it. Sometimes partake... No, it does not make you focus better. They're children. Yernaldo, the morgue assistant. No one truly knows how the fall from grace of Yernaldo began. Once upon a time, they lived a heroic life, so it is said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days, they work as a post-middle-age assistant at a war. At a morgue. Did I say at a war? I mean... Okay. You seem okay. Jewel was born in the countryside, but moved to the big city to go to university. They like rock concert and bars, although their visits have fallen due to having substance abuse issues in the past. They're trying to find... I'm gonna let you're trying to find a cure for chicken flu. I'll give you that. Oh, I've seen this name before. Isn't it like Yaquin? Oh, how do you pronounce X in a name? I don't know. But they work at the Cosmopolis Center of Biomedicine, a research hospital which, in addition to patient healthcare, also analyzes many rare and dangerous toxins and substances in their high security wing. They're also a fan of gambling and have lately accrued many debts. You're fine. Yeah. I wish I could see like the numbers to know like which way the balance is tipping. Because I have no idea at all.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
No.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
And? Oh yeah, clicking on what exactly? Mirror?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud.
I already made adjustments, we're fine. Thanks for caring.
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here.
What do you mean?
To the office, where you belong.
Uh-huh. I was gonna say, if you're gonna act like you got me to this point of the game, I think my decisions have been pretty good.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
And what are these insights?
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what do you think so far?
A disarray of thoughts.
So, do you want me to help you sort them out?
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone.
Would it though?
In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome.
I mean, I guess.
It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I mean, keep talking.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
Okay.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events.
This kind of sounds like a nihilistic view, if I've ever heard one.
Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm just gonna keep telling him to keep talking, because I'm genuinely curious to see what he has to say without me influencing the conversation.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences.
Uh-huh.
Millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique.
Isn't it like there's 5 people in the world who look like you, and I already know because of like my education background, like things such as like fingerprints aren't actually unique like people think they are.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions.
Define basic reaction.
While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
Go on.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding.
So do you just want to wipe the world?
Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity.
I mean, it has to still make a sound, just people don't hear it.
The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount.
Uh-huh.
The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present.
Right,
It
I mean,
has lived
technically...
a life.
Oh, sorry. Technically, the animals could hear it.
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I mean, is there a prize for listening?
Yes, you get to skip your performance review.
Oh,
Good night, Grin.
I kind of wanted to hear it. Unfortunate. We got our money. I don't remember if I checked the shop yet.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
We can afford the glasses, but I don't really want the glasses. I want the coin. Kinda. But let's end the day. Yes. But, do I want to end at the dusk? Nah, we'll end right here. Because I think right here's a good stopping point. So, without further ado, again, don't forget, I do stream on Twitch, link in the description box below. Discord, link in the description box below. Please, someone click it. And anyways, I hope you have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this, and I hope to see y'all next time.